inform you that these savages had struck again. Um, Two savages robbed a liquor store, a beer and wine store, excuse me, a beer and wine store in Monroe, Michigan. And after they robbed the store, they carjacked. It was two, was they brothers that was in that truck, or they just was friends in that truck, in the pickup truck? Well, they after they robbed the beer and wine store, they carjacked a pickup truck, and this is what I'm telling y'all, man, about these damn savages. About these fucking savages. Even when you comply and give them what they want, they still shoot you. They still take your life. No, after they rob this place, and by the way, my girlfriend's brother happened to live in Monroe, Michigan. Okay, she's been there. She's seen that store. She's been to that store. Baby, how many times you say you've been to that store?
About 3 times.
About 3 times. The two savages robbed the fucking store, and then when they left the store, they carjacked two innocent men sitting in an F-150 pickup truck, and the man complied, gave them the keys to the truck, everything they wanted, and they still shot and killed them. These are the fucking savages that I'm talking about. These are the fucking savages that I'm telling y'all to beware about. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I want everybody to get a good look, at these. These are the two fucking savages that's on the loose right here. If y'all see this man, this savage, he's not a man. If y'all see this man, he is considered to be armed and dangerous. If y'all see this ugly motherfucker, this savage right here, he's considered to be armed and dangerous. Now I will play the video. This happened today in Monroe, Michigan. So for my viewers that's in Monroe, Michigan, please make sure that you are in your home, that all of the windows and doors are locked. And if you got a funky town sender or whatever, have it ready, because these motherfuckers are on the loose. So let me play the video.
Flooring the Corners
And
Registration Month is here. Enroll in free virtual classes
let's see.
from leading suppliers and enter to win great prizes and giveaways all.
Here we go. Here we go.
We begin with developing news out of the city of Monroe. A manhunt underway following a deadly carjacking. This tops our news at 10. Thank you for joining us. I'm Simon Shea Kent. Police tell us it happened at the Highland Market on Front Street near Dixie Highway. 7 Action News reporter Sarah Michaels is in Monroe tonight with what we're learning about the wanted men and the victims.
Monroe police tell me that both of the victims were inside their truck outside the Highlander Market here when the two suspects approached them. The victims cooperated with the suspects. There was no reason that this murder happened.
This afternoon, about 3:30, we had a robbery of the Highlander Market.
According to Chad Tolstedt, the director of public safety for Monroe, these two suspects robbed the Highlander Market in the middle of the afternoon Saturday. They then went outside the store and held up the driver and passenger of this blue Ford F-150. The driver and the passenger, two men named Michael Ronald Beck Jr. and Adam, cooperated with the suspects, but still the suspects
Then shot that driver in the back. The passenger was then shot several times, unknown reason. It appears at this time they were shot for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
31-year-old Michael, a father to 2 young children, died at the scene. Adam, also a father, died at the hospital. Their childhood friend, Antoinette Daly, tells me that she saw the two suspects who killed them at the local splash pad just an hour earlier when one of them tried to talk to her friend.
He popped down on the ground doing push-ups, still had the black Puma hat. I got a bad vibe from him because he just looked like he had the wrong intention to talk to somebody.
Michael's mom and sister tell me they heard about the tragedy from police.
It's very last first night here. He was the oldest out of all of us. Who does this in the broad daylight? This is completely out of character.
Monroe police say the two suspects are still on the loose and considered armed and dangerous. We know that Michael was engaged to be married. He leaves behind his large family, including a 7-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son.
This baby's full of it. I want to see him again. I just hope these guys are captured. My kid didn't deserve this. No.
Hell no, they didn't fucking deserve this, man. And I'm so fucking. These two guys lost their life, even when they gave the savages, even when they gave the savages what they wanted. They went in there and they robbed their store, and then they robbed them of their life. This is you know what? You know what, goddammit? This is why you need one of these or some type of motherfucking handgun, because I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, goddammit. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. This is the only language a motherfucking savage understands, okay? Ain't no talking, ain't no negotiating, ain't no begging, ain't no pleading for your life. This is the only thing is that gonna get a funky ass savage off of you, okay? Now, it breaks my fucking heart to see them people, them poor people, on the news crying and saying how he was a good guy, and I'm sure he was a good guy. I'm sure both of them were good guys, but I just wish, man, for the life of me, I just wish for the life of me that they would have been armed. And like I say, it ain't about just having a fucking gun. It's about knowing what the fuck to do with that gun. You know, you got to train with that gun. You got to know how to use it. And most importantly, situational awareness, man. If they would have been armed and ready and paying attention to their environment, they would have saw them two savages coming up on them. If I'm in my car and I see somebody strange, or even if somebody I know, goddammit, that's how bad it's on got out here. Even if I see somebody, if I see anybody getting remotely near to me, guess what? I'm pulling my shit, I'm pulling my fucking gun, and I'm going to have it ready just in case. Now these savages got the drop on them. They wasn't armed, and they complied and gave the savages what they asked for. They wanted the truck. They had just robbed that fucking store, and they wanted to carjack somebody, and they took their lives, man. And like I say, let me fucking say this. Let me fucking say this, man. Let me say this. My girl, her brother lives out there in Monroe, Michigan. It ain't even a fucking city. It's a fucking little town where everybody knows each other, from what I've been told. Baby, you said that's a little town, right? Can you hear me? It's a little town, right?
I mean, it's small, so everybody know everybody. You know?
Everybody know each other, right?
Yeah. I won't be surprised if you knew the guy.
You said you wouldn't be surprised if your brother knew the guys?
Yeah, the victims, yeah.
The victims?
They probably knew who the killers was.
I hope he don't know who the killers
I ain't
is.
saying know him like hanging with him, but he probably seen him before.
Right. Listen, y'all. Listen. This ain't just a urban thing. This ain't just Detroit. This ain't just a urban city. This Monroe, this little town, man, you would think that crime would never happen there. You got to remember, last year was a white woman was found dead. Remember, at that abandoned school, that closed down school. So what I'm trying to say to y'all is that this happens everywhere. Don't you ever fucking think because you in a little quiet town, or you in or suburb, don't ever think that this shit cannot happen to you or around you. All right? Get that understood, man. Now, these two guys minding their own fucking business, sitting in their fucking pickup truck, get approached by two savages that just robbed a liquor store, well, a beer and wine store, and they gave them what they wanted. And they still lost their lives. The savages decided that wasn't good enough, that they took their lives just that fast. I'm telling y'all right now, hey man, y'all got to do what y'all got to do. if you value your life, value your family's life, your loved one's life, get you a fucking gun. It ain't gotta even be like that. Get you a fucking handgun. It don't fucking matter. But be ready to protect yourself. Be ready to fucking protect yourself. Now they said that these two savages that did this shit might possibly be in Ohio. Baby, you say Ohio, very close to Monroe.
In that area, about 20.
Ohio only 20 minutes away from
From
Monroe.
that area, about 25 minutes at the most. Yeah. So you can easily get in Ohio from there.
Man, this breaks my heart, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. Listen. Let me say this, y'all. Me and Johnny Snow did our first podcast tonight. We did our very first podcast. We didn't go live. He recorded it. So look out for the podcast because we touch on this topic. We touch on this topic on this podcast. I literally just got done doing the podcast with Johnny Snow. I want y'all to tune in Tuesday, September 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock. I'm going live. Tonight's podcast was just a test run to make sure was everything going smooth. But when y'all watch this podcast between me and Johnny Snow, I want y'all to walk away with something, man. A different type of mindset. We touch on a lot of different topics. The brother pulling up video clips and like, what would you do in that situation? So you're gonna be prepared to see a podcast like no other. We about to take the motherfucker to the top. You feel me? And we ain't trying to shit on nobody. This is no dig, no knock on nobody else's podcast, but we gonna keep it 100 motherfucking % real. All right? We gonna give you the fucking real. So I went on his podcast. We didn't do it live because we want to work out the kinks. But Tuesday it will be live and it will be hosted on my channel. And then on Friday it'll be on Johnny's channel. All right. So stay tuned to that. This is no plug. I really want y'all to be looking out for these goddamn fucking savages, man. But tune in to that podcast Tuesday on my channel, Gun Freak Nation. Tune in. Johnny Snow and me will be live. And I just want y'all to walk away from it, you know, with a different perspective. But I'm so fucking tired, man. I'm hurt. I'm hurt seeing people. I be questioning, like, why do people like think that it's, you know, necessary or unnecessary to have guns? I understand everybody don't think like we think. I understand that people have their reasons to not want to have a gun. And, you know, you can't save everybody, you know. I guess somebody got to be a fucking victim. And I hate to fucking say that. Because I feel like everybody should have a gun and be responsible with it. And when I say responsible with it, learn it. Don't have it around kids. You know, don't, you know, if the shit hit the fan and you don't know how to use it or utilize that gun, then what's the fucking point of having it if you don't know how to use it? So train with it. You know, train with it. Thank you, Cran, for that donation. Thank you. Can I highlight this? Yeah. Thank you for that donation, Cran. Shout out to Cran for the donation. But it breaks my heart, man, whenever I see, you know, and I have to see people on the news crying, oh, you know, I miss him. He was a good dude. I just wish he would have been armed and ready, because it takes more than just owning a firearm. It takes a lot more. You got to know what to do with it, and you got to be, most importantly, aware of your situation. No, they was parked outside that fucking beer and wine store, and they didn't see that shit coming, man. They didn't see it coming, man. And it's horrible. It's fucking horrible.
There was no reason that this murder happened.
This afternoon, about 3:30, we had a robbery of the Highlander Market.
According to Chad Tolstedt, the director of public safety for Monroe, these two suspects robbed the Highlander Market in the middle of the afternoon Saturday. They then went outside the store and held up the driver and passenger of this blue Ford F-150. The driver and the passenger, two men named Michael Ronald Beck Jr. and Adam, cooperated with the suspects, but still the suspects
Then shot that driver in the back. The passenger was then shot several times, unknown reason. It appears at this time they were shot for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
31-year-old Michael, a father to two young children, died at the scene. Adam, also a father, died at the hospital. Their childhood friend, Antoinette Daly, tells me that she saw the two suspects who killed them at the local splash pad just an hour earlier when one of them tried to talk to her friend.
He popped down on the ground doing push-ups, still had the black Puma hat. I got a bad vibe from him because he just looked like he had the wrong intention to talk to somebody.
Michael's mom and sister tell me they heard about the tragedy from police.
First night here. He was the oldest out of all of us. Who does this? In the broad daylight? This is completely out of character.
Monroe police say the two suspects are still on the loose and considered armed and dangerous. We know that Michael was engaged to be married. He leaves behind his large family, including a 7-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son.
This baby's will never be able to see him again. I just hope these guys are captured. My kid didn't deserve this. Nobody.
I know she hurt. That's her son, man.
Younger people tighter for sure.
That's her
At
son.
this time, we have been told by multiple reliable sources that police in Ohio were engaged with the pursuit of that missing truck. We're told that they do know where these suspects are. We'll keep you updated as we continue to learn more. Reporting in Monroe, I'm Sarah Michaels for 7 Action News.
Man, let me tell you something, man. To have your life snuffed out at the drop of a dime. These two men didn't do anything to anybody. They were in their truck minding their own goddamn business. And these two stinking funky ass savages decided to take their life for the thrill of it. They killed for the thrill. Did you see the mother? I can't fucking imagine my kid being took from me. I want my kid to bury me, to stand over my grave. It shouldn't be the other way around where you got to stand over your kid's grave. It's evil motherfuckers in the world that don't have a problem. They killed them like they were nothing. They took their lives like they were nothing over a fucking truck that they wanted to carjack because those fucking bastards, fucking no-life bastards robbed the fucking beer and wine store. The shit, it's hard for me to even comprehend the shit that these fucking savages will do. And that's why I'm telling y'all, don't put yourself in a situation where you in the middle of a situation where you're begging for your life because you don't let a fucking savage get up on you, get the drop on you. And now they in that God mode. I always call it the God mode complex, because once them savages get a hold to you, once they get the drop on you, they act like they God, because they got control over whether you live or whether you die. You understand? They got control over whether you live or whether you die. It's just that simple. And I'm not giving no motherfucker that type of power over me. It's just that simple. They ain't got their lives no more because somebody decided they wanted their truck, and even when they gave up their truck and complied and gave them everything that the savages asked for, that wasn't good enough. No, the savage is like, no, you're going to give me your life. Not only do I want your truck, I want your life. And both of them were fathers. Not only did they take their life, but they took them kids' father. No, his kids got to grow up without a dad. I'm telling y'all, man, look. Get you one of these. Get you one of these. So it's just simple, man. It don't take a rocket scientist to understand. Where were let me say this. Where were the cops at when they went in that beer and wine store? Where were the cops? Were the cops there? Huh? Were they there? Okay, when after they robbed the beer and wine store and they targeted the two gentlemen that were in that pickup truck, where were the cops? Where was the police? Can any one of y'all answer that question? Where was the police? See, what I'm trying to get at and what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that police is more of a reactionary force. It's law enforcement for sure, but they're more of a reactionary force. They react to crime. All right? They're crime responders more than they are crime fighters. All right? They respond to crime, and I hope that they catch them two savages. They are here. They say they fled to Ohio. You said, baby, Ohio, 20 minutes away from Monroe. So I hope they catch them, and I hope they light their motherfucking asses up. I hope they send their stinking asses to Funky Town, because they didn't take just one life. They took two lives, okay? They took two men's life, two fathers. And then they robbed the fucking beer and wine store. What they get? $40, $100? Man, somebody help me understand this shit, man. And then you got all these anti-gun politicians wanting to disarm us and make it difficult for us to buy firearms. I don't fucking get it, man. If we don't vote that fucking clown out of the fucking White House, I don't know what else to fucking say. Fuck. But you got people, oh, he's better than Trump. You know, Trump was a racist. No! Biden ass is more racist than Trump. Shit, Trump did more for black folks than Obama did. I'm just gonna be honest. He did more shit. I had more money up under Trump than I did Obama. And Trump ain't trying to take away our fucking guns. Listen, man, I don't got worked up and upset. If y'all see these two fucking assholes, these two fucking ass ripes, these two fucking shit dogs, or whatever the fuck they the fucking lowest of the fucking low. These two fucking scumbags. Look at this motherfucker. What, he got some fucking Cheeto chips? A bag of chips in his fucking hand? And they said that motherfucker was out there doing push-ups. Look at this motherfucker, man. They look like they up to no motherfucking good. This motherfucker look like Larry from the Three Stooges, or was it Mo? Well, I don't know, man. They need to be sent to fucking Funky Town. If I were in my fucking car and I see two motherfuckers walking up on me that look like that, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you first and ask questions later. I don't give a fuck. No, these two ass ripes killed the two gentlemen in that truck after they gave them what they wanted. I will send your motherfucking ass to Funky Town, especially you, motherfucker. Just the way you got that goddamn hat on your head, motherfucker. I would automatically be suspicious of your ass, motherfucker. You can't even go to the motherfucking liquor store no more, man. And lose your motherfucking life, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. Look, y'all. Y'all, please, for the God and love and all of the love in the world, if you love your family, if you love your life, you know, get armed and be responsible with that firearm. That's all I can say. I mean, something is in the air, man. Fuck that, man. It's just some devils out there. These motherfuckers, man. We dealing with demons, man. A savage is a puppet of the devil. So, like I say, people might look at that and be like, "Oh, that's so scary. What do you need that for? That's a weapon of war." Well, you know what? God damn it, we dealing with something far worse than a fucking war, man. We dealing with the apocalypse, man. We dealing with fucking Armageddon. These fucking savages is declaring war on us. So yeah, we are in a fucking war zone. Righteousness versus evil, man. So yes, it's a fucking seven. Joseph Biden be like, well, you don't need any gun. You don't need nothing that got 30 rounds in it. You don't need that. What do you need that for? You know why, you dumb bastard? You know why we fucking need that? It's because the fucking savages got it. And if the savages got it, I want it. And I want something even more powerful than what the fucking savages got. You're not going to come in my house and out fucking gun me. I'm not going to have a fucking gun where I'm in a situation where I'm hoping and wishing that every fucking shot counts. Okay? So if they coming in with a fucking AR-15 with a 30 round mag, then guess what? I want a fucking AR-15 with 30 rounds or more, or with my 60 round drum. You understand? So be on the lookout for these two stinking ass savages. Also be on the lookout at Johnny Snow's channel. Our first podcast was recorded tonight, and I don't know when he's going to put it up on his channel, but I know that we will be going live Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be fucking amazing. It's going to be fucking incredible. So I want y'all to tune in Tuesday at 8 fucking p.m. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. I'm out, man. I just, when I saw that had happened, I had to go live, because some of my, the people that support me and watch the channel, they may live in Monroe and they may not know about that. So, hopefully they catch them two savages, and baby, what else happened recently? You said two girls stabbed themselves to death or some shit like that over some hold on. Let me you said what? This happened at McDonald's? Mm-hmm. And what happened?
They got into it over some sweet and sour sauce.
They got into it over some sweet and sour sauce at McDonald's. And you said one of the girls pulled out a knife and stabbed the other one to death? Mm-hmm. When did this happen?
Yeah, like a couple days ago.
Couple of days ago.
They were young too.
How young?
Yeah, they were like around 16.
About 16 years old. And one of them, they got into it over some fucking sweet and sour sauce at McDonald's. And one of them, see, I'm gonna tell y'all something about the mentality, man. Even these fucking teenagers, some of them be worse than the fucking grown ass savages. You feel me? It's the mentality of today's youth. I'm gonna tell you something. It wasn't about the sweet and sour sauce, even though that's what kicked it off. It's just that with the youth and a lot of people today, it's about the principle of it. Oh, I'm not going to let you take my sweet and sour sauce. It's the principle of it. By you taking my sweet and sour sauce, you're disrespecting me. So guess what? For my respect, I will kill you. We living in some fucked up days, man, where it's all about principalities. It's the principle of it. You owe me $5. You didn't pay it. So guess what? I'm going to take your motherfucking life because you disrespected me because you didn't pay me my $5 I loaned you. That's a fucked up. We living in a fucked up, wicked world. And a lot of people think that way. I'm telling y'all, man, if you ever in a situation that you can get yourself out of, that you see, because I'm going to tell you something can start off I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Something can start off seemingly very small, but can escalate to something very big, to the point to where you lose your life. So before it even get to that point, remove yourself from that situation. Let them call you punks, cuss you out, call you bitches, whatever. But you live to see another day. That's one of the things, the topics me and Johnny talked about, man. You gotta cool heads always prevail. Remember that. Take the high road. And so what, they blocking the street. And that pisses me off every time when I got a motherfucker savage blocking the street, talking to his homeboy, and don't want to move his fucking car out the way, and he holding up traffic. The old me would have want to get out the fucking car and be like, motherfucker, move that piece of shit out the fucking way. But now, the smarter me would be like, let me figure out a way to move around or back the fuck out and just get the fuck on, because I don't need to be sitting in jail after shooting somebody or hurting somebody. I got a family to feed and take care of and bills to fucking pay. And I'm not gonna let this ain't shit ass savage take me to the point to where I lose my freedom and locked up somewhere. Because there's a lot of people, don't never let your emotions overpower your intelligence, man. Walk away. Walk away. Because there's a lot of people dead in their grave or in their urn or in jail, in prison, because they let their emotions get the best of them and they did some irrational shit. So keep a calm fucking head. Don't let nobody break your cool. Remember, don't let no ain't shit ass person or ain't shit ass savage make you lose everything. All right? But I'm about to jump off. Shout out to all 92 of the Gun Freak Nation people that's in here. I love y'all, man. Y'all the fucking best. You fucking rock. You hear me? I fucking love y'all. Tune in to the show. I'm probably gonna film another home invasion video tonight, just to throw up on there, up on the channel, yeah. I fucking love y'all, man. Y'all stay armed and stay ready, man. Them two guys, man, that was in that pickup truck that got carjacked, they didn't deserve that. They were fathers. They was minding their own business, not fucking with nobody. That's why I tell y'all over and over and over again, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you. And them two savages targeted them and took their life. Even when they gave up the truck, they shot and killed both of them. So you got to stay, when I say stay savage ready, I mean, for those who don't know, all savage ready mean is just being prepared, mentally prepared. Of course, have that Funky Town Center on you. Have this, or something similar, or whatever. Have that on you, but know what to do. Know how to use it. Know how to break it down and clean it. Know how to get comfortable shooting it. Know, train with it. Know, and just know, and more important than that, that's the worst thing that can happen is, a savage is up on you and you pull your gun and you don't know how to use that motherfucker. What was the point of even having it? So know what to do. Be proficient with it. Because having a firearm is sufficient enough, but you got to be proficient with it. Know how to use it. Know what the fuck you're doing. Because I'm going to tell you something. Them two gentlemen that lost their lives in that pickup truck, if just one of them would have been savage ready and had that situational awareness, they would have saw them motherfuckers coming up on them and they would have had their shit ready, locked, and loaded, and as soon as they made a move, it would have been a fucking shootout. And I guarantee you, them motherfucking stinking ass savages probably more than likely would have took off running, because I don't think they would have wanted to be in the middle of a shootout. Because most of the motherfuckers are cowards, and as soon as they know that you're gonna fight back, They out of there. Just like that crazy ass, racist ass savage in Jacksonville, Florida. When he went to that college, that black college, that campus, he went there. That was his first target. But as soon as that motherfucker parked and he was putting on his body armor and shit, they was on his ass. Soon as he got out the car, security ripped up on his ass, pulled up on his ass, and what'd he do? He got the fuck on. You know why? Even though that crazy motherfucker took his life, he didn't want somebody else to do it. He didn't want to get shot. I guess he figured he didn't want to get shot in the leg. He didn't want to get shot in the stomach. He didn't want to get shot in the arm. He didn't want to feel no kind of pain. So what he did was he put the gun to his head and took the easy way out. But he didn't want to get shot down in a firefight where he could potentially be took alive. You understand? So as soon as he went to that college campus, man, security was on his ass and he got the fuck on. But you know where he went? He went to a Family Dollars and he went to a fucking Dollar General. Neither one of them motherfuckers have security, let alone armed security. They ain't even got regular security guards. And them three people lost their lives. Y'all get Savage ready. And let's hope and pray, because that's the last thing I want. I don't want to be in a situation where I got to take somebody's life. We not killers, but if we have to, we will. Because before I let you take my life, I'll take yours, you fucking savage. I will take yours. Before I let you do any kind of harm to my loved ones, to my kid, to my family, I'm gonna do some motherfucking harm to you. Cause we don't bother nobody. We not out here going for bad. We want to live our life in peace. But it's demons out there. Understand that there's people out there with the mentality that motherfucker, if you ain't armed and you ain't gonna fight back and you ain't gonna put up no kind of resistance, then you a fucking meal ticket. And while I'm robbing you, I might even want to stick my dick in your ass and rape you. And I might even, after that, I might even decide to just take your life. Because I don't like to leave no fucking witnesses. So y'all get armed out there, all right? I love you, Gun Freak Nation. I appreciate y'all. Y'all the best. Y'all rock with me. Y'all support me. And I can't ask for nothing better, man. God has blessed me through y'all, but there's so many people out there that's still blind. There's so many people out there so oblivious to the evils of the world, to the point to where they ain't even paying attention no more, man. They out there, with their cell phones in their face, and they busy texting. They on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and they not paying attention to their surroundings, man. It's sad. Now, it's two families, two kids out there that don't have a father tonight because a savage decided that their life was worthless and they killed them. Even though they complied, they still took their life. It's a tragedy, man. It's an epidemic. And it ain't just in the big cities. It's everywhere, man. That's a small town, like my girl said. That's a small town where everybody know each other, man. You would think that nothing like that could ever happen in Monroe, but it just proves my point. It can happen any and everywhere it's happening. Anywhere and everywhere it's happening. What up, though, D's Nuts, Big Chili, Rich KI, OKS, Burner Girl 44? What's up? It's always good to see a sister in here taking in the message, man. I really salute y'all. I really do, man, because y'all really got it bad. A savage is going to target a woman before they target a man because they look at y'all as soft targets. Rest B, thank you for that donation, brother. Thank you. Righteousness, T. Love you, brother, and the rest of God Free Nation, man. You know, you already know what it is, Rest B. I love you, man. I love you. You my brother from another mother, you know. Much love to you. Thank you for that. Thank you for for that donation. You know, shout out to everybody in here. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Cause you know what? Everybody in here is somebody. You feel me? Don't think you a nobody. Don't think your life ain't worth not protecting. You know, you got people, it's unfortunate, man, but you got people that are trying to shame you for you wanting to protect yourself, for you wanting to go out and buy a gun. They'll talk shit about you. They're trying to shame you. Like, what you need that for? That's what 911 is for. That's what the police is for. You got people that's dumb enough to actually think like that and then try to talk shit about you. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck about what you think or your opinion of me. I don't give two fucks. I'm about preserving my life. I want to live to be an old man. I don't want to be, taken out by a stinking ass savage. I don't want to be took out by no savage, man. I don't want my family members to be harmed. Is that so bad? But you got all these anti-gun politicians, they want to humanize instead of blaming the person that's fucked up, the savage, instead of blaming the person that did the fucking crime, they want to blame the gun. They want to treat the fucking gun like it's a fucking human being. And they want to ban the gun and talk shit about the gun, but it ain't the gun. Just like the officer said, the chief of police said in Florida, in Jacksonville, man, that's the first time when somebody got it right. He was like, it ain't the gun, it's the person that that got the gun. The gun is just merely a tool. He was like, I could take my gun right now and sit it down right now, and it ain't gonna hurt nobody in here. It ain't gonna hurt nobody in here. It's the crazy motherfuckers, the savages, it's the one that's doing it. But in order for us to preserve our life and to defend our lives and protect our lives, we need that. Because guess what? The police is not gonna always be Johnny on the spot. They're not gonna get there in time. So it's common sense that the only way we're gonna be able to defend ourselves, we gotta have guns to protect it. Fuck a bat, fuck a knife, fuck a dog. And I ain't trying to talk shit on dogs, because dogs come in handy, warning you by barking, and then making it difficult for, they give you time. They might bite the savage dick off or something. I don't know. But savages got a gun. They ain't invincible. They ain't bulletproof. So the savages that I've seen where people have dogs, the savages shoot them too. So they are good to warn you. But you need a fucking gun. Fuck some mace. Fuck tear gas and all that other shit. Fuck alarms, even though they good to have. But the best thing that you can have when you encounter one of them motherfucking armed savages, you got to be armed yourself. You got to. You got to be armed yourself, man. And that's just. But shout out to Big Chili, Jess Plinkin, RV Jackpot, Dark Man, 2A all the way, Chewing Bubblegum, Burner Girl 44. What's up? Big Chili pisses me off. Midwest Rifleman, Triple L died, Howard Harris, Ready Red. What up, Ready Red? I enjoyed our phone call the other day, brother. And we definitely got to link up at the range. Guns, fire. Wait a minute. Guns, fire. Don't argue. Shout out to him. Sean Kent. Sean Scott. What up, though, brother? Sean Scott. Ready Reg. I know I'm going to say some of y'all names twice. Probably more than twice. Jess Plinkin. Chewing Bubblegum. Surveillance Operator Zero. Real Power TV. What up, though, Real? Brother Sly. Jim Lang. Quinn Batista. Jim Lang, 1,000 silver. Kang, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, brother. Kang James. RJ Smith, Tyrion Gambley, Gunman Dudley. What up, brother? I gotta catch you live on your Instagram soon. Howard J. Burner Girl. Appreciate you, Burner Girl. I'm always gonna get an utmost salute to the women of Gun Freak Nation, the females. Like I said, y'all automatically targets, you know. Automatically a savage gonna try you. Let me see who else in here. DJ Scrap Dirty, Brother Sly, Isit Finch, Rich K.I., Task the Road Runner. Man, if I'm skipping over somebody, my bad. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just, Brother Sly, chewing bubble gum. I think that's about it. Okay, PhDs, Jean Grey, Lito's Ray, Chuck Stiegel, and that's it. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to all 95 of y'all in here, man. This all love. Gun Freak Nation salute. I think I'm going to do some content tonight. Once again, look out for that podcast Tuesday, 8 p.m. Johnny will be on my channel. We did one tonight. He didn't go live because this was our first time. He wanted to iron out all the little kinks and shit. So he recorded it. It will be up on his channel soon. He didn't give me a day. But he didn't give me a date that it will be posted on this channel, but it's coming. And we will be live. I don't got my computer back up and going. I'm back into my studio making these hot ass beats. And hey man, we ready to take over the world, man. We gonna do it the righteous way. Send these funky, stinking ass savages to motherfucking Funky Town. They took 2 men's life tonight. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about. One more thing. I got another news. I got another news clip that I want to show y'all. Before I moved into this house here, I used to stay on Schaefer off of Tireman. Y'all may know that area. I used to live in one of those townhouses on Schaefer off of Tireman. Well, it was a Manhattan fish and chicken restaurant at the corner on Schaefer and Schaefer and Joy Road, right? I've been there several times, getting me some chicken, getting me some fish. Okay, when I was taking my girl over there to her daughter's house yesterday, we saw the police. It was all roped off. They had the crime scene tape, the yellow tape surrounding the place. And the windows was fucking shot out. I said, Lord have mercy. I said, please don't let nobody got killed up in there, man. And I've been to this place so many times. They chicken ain't as good as Captain J's chicken because Captain J's chicken be having that lemon pepper on there. I love me some. Matter of fact, I had me some Captain J's yesterday. But man, let me show this what happened, man. These savages done went wild. Let me run this for y'all right quick, man. I done been to this place a million motherfucking times. They even got Kool-Aid up in there where you could buy some Kool-Aid. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Let me get out of it. Let me go. Here it is right here. Let me click on it and look at this shit.
We're following some breaking news from Detroit's west side right now. That's where 2 people are in the hospital after a shooting happened in the area of Schaefer and Joy Road. Investigators say when officers got there to the scene, they did not find any victims until moments later when the two males arrived at a nearby hospital shot. One of the victims is in critical condition. The other is in serious condition. Stay with clickondetroit.com for more updates.
Where's that other one that the lady said one of them was their nephew, man? And see, here's the thing. What if, somebody innocent would have been there? Did y'all see how those windows were shot out? They shot the fucking windows out, man. So anybody innocent could have, anybody could have been there and a bullet ain't got no name on it. You know what I'm saying? A bullet ain't got no name on it. And anybody could have been there and shot. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Here's the second video of it right here. This shit is ridiculous, man. Y'all get armed out there.
We're following a shooting on Detroit's west side that happened around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
This was at Manhattan Fish
And let me say this. If we would have been driving down that area just 10 minutes earlier, we would have been there when it happened. It had literally just happened when we drove by.
That happened around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
This was at Manhattan Fish and Chicken near Schaefer and Joy Road. Our Jacqueline Francis tells us both of the victims are in the hospital.
Yes, one person is in critical condition, the other in serious. Both victims were inside the restaurant when the shots rang out. Another customer telling us he dropped to the ground and called 911.
I hadn't even got out the car yet, and I just started hearing this pop, 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 pop. And I turned to her and I said, "Listen, what's that gunshot?"
Radisha Estelle was almost home when she heard the shots and turned around.
Two cars that flew past us so fast, it was like a zigzag.
She says the cars were speeding away from the scene of the crime, Manhattan Fish and Chicken at Schaefer and Joy Road on Detroit's west side. You can see bullet casings in and outside of the store.
Right there where the tape was at. And I seen the boy, four guys, carrying him, two at the back and two at the front, carrying him, rushing him to the back seat of the car, because they didn't want to wait on the EMS. And I understand, he's young, but I didn't know that was my great nephew, because I couldn't see his face.
When police arrived on scene, they say both the victims and the suspects had taken off. The two victims showed up at a nearby hospital, listed in critical and serious condition.
I'm real hurt about this because I did not know that was my nephew.
Estelle says her great-nephew just celebrated his 17th birthday.
This is getting ridiculous. You get broad daylight, people just coming to shoot, and kids could have been in there. This one guy was in there, he didn't have nothing to do with nothing. He don't even know what the hell going on,
At last check, no arrests have been made. Anyone with information is asked to call police. Reporting in Detroit,
and this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling y'all. It ain't no, it used to be back in the day, shit get crazy at nighttime. No, these savages don't give a damn. It can happen at any point during the day or night. You hear me? I was just up, we had to take cover the other night, man. We up here playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game, and I felt like I was in the motherfucking game. We heard about 40 to 50 shots that were so close. I said, everybody, head to the basement. I grabbed my motherfucking Scorpion and escorted everybody to the basement because that's the safest place. Because bullets don't have names on them. And can't nobody hit you in the basement. You dig? So I felt like I was in the motherfucking video game, man. So this ain't no game. This is real life shit. And them savages, they on that fuck shit. And just be ready. Like I said, we had two men lose their lives. They gave it up. Gave them everything the Savage X for. They wanted that truck. They gave them the keys. And what happened? Savages still took their life. It's families, in mourning now. They missing their loved ones now. You got kids wanting to know where their father at. Why their father ain't gonna never come back home. They'll never see him again. Your life, man, is to a savage, is disposable. You like a fucking piece of dirty ass gum stuck to the bottom of their fucking boot. They don't have a problem snuffing your life out, man. So Do yourself a favor. If you love yourself and you love your family, you love your loved ones, it's worth it. Get armed. Know that firearm. And just be able to send a motherfucker to Funky Town. It's just that simple. And if they do get you, don't go out like don't go out like that. Go out fighting. At least shoot his ass too, or take some of them with you. You feel me? But I'm out of here, man. I love y'all, Gun Free Nation. Thank you to everybody that donated. You feel me? Thank you, SB, for the donation. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to Cran. Thank you, Cran, for that donation. Thank you, SB, for that donation, man. Much love to y'all. Much love to the Gun Freak Nation, man. Long live Gun Freak Nation. I want this movement to outlive me. You know what I'm saying? We are a community of righteous people that don't fuck with nobody. We not no vigilante group. We ain't even, if we gotta be a motherfucking militia against the against this, government that's doing, these tyrants and shit and these savages, and let it be what it fucking be. But we will be righteous. We will defend ourselves. We ain't gonna let nobody shit on us. We gonna take care of our families. Okay, me and mine, we are good. You dig? We are fucking good, baby. You can put it back on that movie now that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you got you something like this, and a handgun or a shotgun or whatever, you dig? You are good. But Gun Free Nation, I love y'all. All 86 of y'all, I salute. And I'm proud of y'all. And you know what? Fuck a savage. Because you know why we can say fuck a savage? Because we are savage ready. I'm out. Look out for some content. Look out for the live podcast Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's posted on my community wall. And come on down and have a funky good time with me and Johnny Snow. I love y'all. Gun Free Nation, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Salute. Oh, remember this. Stay armed. Stay righteous. Stay responsible with your firearms. And remember at all times, be ready to send one of them funky, stankin' ass, shitty ass, ain't shit savages to motherfucking Funky Town. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. Salute.